Hey folks, it's Laura with Rain Tree Nursery. It is elderberry harvest time. We are at the end of the summer, the beginning of the fall. The weather has turned, and here in the Pacific Northwest, it's starting to rain. So you know it's the perfect time to harvest your elderberries. We wanted to make a quick video to show you how simple and easy it is to harvest quite a lot of these wonderful, tasty, and medicinal fruit. All you really need is a good pair of clippers and some kind of bucket to put your haul in. These are very light flowers, so I just hold my bucket on my arm. I don't rig up anything around my neck. And I just go ahead and clip the raceme off with a nice long stem with all the berries still attached. I take this, I drop it in my bucket, and that's it. It's really that simple. You can just go along and harvest these, drop them all in. I can't imagine how tedious this would be if I actually had to pick off all the little tiny berries all by themselves here, so I don't do that. And you'll find that some clusters may not be perfectly ripe. Just leave those for the birds or come back later and get them. Many elderberry bushes will ripen their fruit unevenly, but here I've got just a load of beautiful, ripe fruit. I don't have to worry about the color of the fruit, well, except that it's dark. I don't need to worry about the texture of the fruit. There's nothing really special about identifying whether or not this is ripe other than the color. It's super easy. And then what I'll do, after I've harvested and filled my bucket with as many as I want, I'll take these clusters, I will lay them on a cookie sheet and put them in the freezer. So these little tiny balls will freeze off, and then I'll take them off the cookie sheet and I'll just bang them on the inside of another bucket. Most of them will drop off. I'll take my fingers and comb through to get the rest. And then boom, I've got berries. Very simple, very fun, very rewarding to harvest these from your own garden. Now, if you don't have elderberries in your yard already, you can certainly go out and wild harvest them. I try to make sure that if I'm going to harvest wild elderberries, I'm not right by a road or anywhere where they might have been sprayed. You can see where they are driving down roads, but then if you go and harvest from the protected side of the bush, then you don't have to worry so much about spray. And once again, it's quite easy. This is the Sambucus caerulea, and that is very prevalent here in the Pacific Northwest. This is the beautiful blue elderberry. It's actually black under this white coating, but you wouldn't know it to look at the berries. They are just as medicinal as the Sambucus nigra and the Sambucus canadensis that you see sold commercially, but this baby can grow to be up to 30 feet tall. That's a really big plant. So if you can find some lower berries, take those and put those in your bucket. And it's that simple. Thanks for joining us. It's Laura with Rain Tree Nursery. Happy harvesting.